Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the AM Cousins. I'm Aaron.
I'm Annie.
And today we're talking about Reverie.
One Piece Reverie.
Yeah.
So I wrote some things down. Obviously, you can see we also added some things to the set. So I wrote Reverie 879 to 891. So this is actually a really short, but it's crazy. So a lot of stuff happens.
So I wanted to say Reverie to me is kind of like after every arc in One Piece, there's like an info dump on like what's going on around the world. We didn't get that at the end of Whole Cake.
I mean, I don't really remember.
So Reverie as a whole arc feels to me as a giant info dump.
Yeah, just dumps a whole bunch of info. A whole bunch of familiar faces, but a lot of crazy, unexpected things.
Yeah, like we see the Straw Hat crew like what 3 times.
Yeah, so I think I wrote it in chronological order, but I mean, I don't know. I kind of just wrote it. Okay,
All right.
So you ready?
Yep.
First thing, we got a whole bunch of Luffy simps, and fanboys.
We do. So it was super cool seeing everybody, like all familiar face. Dr. Correa. Like, we even got Dalton, we got Vivi,
Karu.
Yeah, we got everyone. Even Fisherman Island, we got Neptune,
the brothers,
Shirahoshi.
I mean, everyone. Yeah, Rebecca, Sai.
Yeah, so it was really cool seeing all of them, like, Luffy too? Like...
And then there's Rebecca, it's like, oh, Lucy?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I mean Luffy.
Yeah.
Luffy.
And like it was super cool seeing everyone become friends so fast.
Yeah, because Luffy.
Yeah.
Because our boy Luffy. I can't even see him.
The soon to be Straw Hat King.
Pirate King.
Pirate King of the Straw Hats.
Okay. Next thing I have is we actually learned that Sabo and the revolutionaries we meet the rest of the captains from the revolutionaries. But we also learned that they go to Mariejois.
Yeah, so they go to Mariejois to...
Oh, that's what we should say. Reverie is like held in Mariejois.
Yeah. So don't they go there to start the Revolutionary War?
Well, the whole goal is they want to fight the dragons, the celestial dragons, because obviously they're sick.
But then they actually find the original... Kuma.
They find Kuma, yeah, and it's the father we meet in Sabaody.
Yeah,
I forgot his name. It's like Nicholas or something.
I thought it was interesting that he said he got to rent that koala.
Kuma.
Yeah,
that sucks because obviously Kuma is like a secret fan favorite, and it's like he was looking out for the Strats in Sabaody, even though he beat them senselessly.
But it's just surprising me that Kuma is in circulation throughout all the celestial dragons. Like he's like, it was finally my turn to get to use him. Yeah, so it sucks seeing Kuma in that state.
So I have another thing. Charlos, who everyone hates from Sabaody that Luffy punched, he sees Shirahoshi and he's like, "Oh, mermaid, I gotta get her."
So I was super scared because in Reverie we don't have the Straw Hats, so we don't really have anyone to protect our friends.
Yeah, because if Luffy's there, Luffy's like, "I'm gonna."
Yeah, I'll punch him again. So like I was really scared. Like he's gonna get away with it. He's gonna take Shirahoshi
and CP00 with Lucci. We see Lucci again, and Lucci's like, "I'll kill the king victim right now."
Yeah, and the Celestial Dragon's like, "Do it, kill him."
Yeah, he's like, "Well, no one can do anything."
Yeah, so I was super scared until
we meet Mulesguard, Don Quixote Mulesguard, who we actually met
back in the story of
I'm trying to think.
Fisherman Island.
We meet in Fisherman Island, and it's the Queen Is that Otohime?
I don't know.
I think it's Otohime because I'm mixing up Bleach now.
Oh,
it's Otohime, and she's saving Mulesguard from all the fishermen when he went to go visit.
So he had a change of heart, and I was super surprised that he was part of the Don Quixote family.
Yeah, when I first heard that, I was like, well, obviously I did remember like he is a Don Quixote, but it's like it's still shocking me because like
because it's like
all the dragons are sick people.
Yeah,
and the only good one was Dofi's dad, but even Dofi is
Yeah.
Sick.
So I just think it's crazy that even the other celestial dragons are like, yeah, the Don Quixote, like everyone hates them.
Yeah.
All the celestial dragon hates them
Yeah.
because like they're just not normal.
Because of the what's it called? Dofi's dad. Because they had that past experience, and he's like, well, he's weird.
Yeah.
So I have that. I have Big Mom calls Kaido, and she's like, "You Straw Hat's coming over to you to Wano. Do not fight him.
Yeah.
He is mine."
So
and Kaido's like, "Well, you better bring it, old lady."
Yeah. So I was really surprised that they have a connection. They even said like this brings me back like 20 years.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say. I know how they're connected, but he doesn't yet.
Yeah. But skipping farther, it scared me because we just learned that we're in Wano now.
Yes, we're currently in Wano, but that's what I'm trying to keep this. We're talking about Reverie right now.
We're in Wano Part 2, but it just crazy Blackbeard's idea of just have everyone kill each other, and then he gets to the top.
He was like, yeah, everyone's gonna start fighting now.
Yeah,
and obviously it all revolves around Luffy because Luffy just fought Big Mom and Whole Cake. Now he's gonna fight Kaido in Wano, and then obviously he has the whole thing with Blackbeard, and he says to Law in Punk Hazard, he's like, well, I want to take down Shanks, but sooner or later.
Yeah, like final boss.
Okay, next thing I have is we meet the new Admiral. I mean, we don't meet him.
So yeah,
he's like silhouetted and darkened out. What's his name? Ryoku or something like that?
Yeah.
It's something like that. I forgot his name.
All I can say, I haven't met him, but
there is one thing. Remember, he says, "Oh, I haven't eaten in 3 years."
Yeah.
So, that was, what the heck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, he's fast
10 minutes ago.
But I'm really excited to actually see him and see what
I don't know what he looks like. I don't know what he looks like.
Damn.
I think that it might be like after Wano, you know, we said in the beginning, you get info dumped.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to be info dumped, I think, at the end of Wano.
That's crazy.
Okay, there are a few things. We also, towards the end, we see Marco, because we're trying to recruit Marco to go to Wano. And it turns out he's hiding in like a Whitebeard's like old island or something. Yeah. And it was really nice to see because we see the giant sphinxes that we saw him pull down.
I just liked it, just seeing Marco living a simple life, you know?
Yeah.
Just
and
protecting
it was cool because he's a doctor and he's helping all the civilians.
Yeah, just protecting the village from any threat that might come.
Oh yeah, because I think he said that Blackbeard knows.
Blackbeard, and I think he said that also Whitebeard Jr. knows where it is.
Oh, I didn't write that. You know what? I didn't write that. I don't know when we got introduced to Whitebeard Jr.
Whitebeard Jr. was introduced...
Was he introduced in Whole Cake?
I think it was Dressrosa.
Dressrosa? I totally forgot about him. Well, no, I don't think Dressrosa because that was Kaido. Well, anyways...
No. Dressrosa. Because, remember, they're talking about the new warlords. And they say, oh yeah, there's this new warlord.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Who's just hunting down the former Whitebeard crew.
Whitebeard pirates, yeah. And then there's two people. First is Bonnie. Bonnie's in Mariejois, and she is
also
a queen. Kuma. She's also a queen that's from Sorbet Kingdom, but she's all old, and then it turns out it's Bonnie. But still, I have no idea anything about Bonnie.
This is why I'm excited for catching up, because now we're getting into territory that you don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're almost caught up. So I would say he's probably like 100 episodes behind. But yeah, because Bonnie's always been to me, because we saw her at towards the end of the war crying about Whitebeard or Ace. I don't know.
She was crying about something, but also like we see glimpses of her and we just don't know what's happening. Like, remember Blackbeard talks to her on this flaming island, which I think is Punk Hazard.
Yeah, it could be Punk Hazard. The New World's crazy, so I don't know.
But we learned that she's also after Kuma.
I don't remember.
She's looking around the corner and she's like, what is Kuma doing here?
That's what I'm saying. Bonnie is weird because she's not a revolutionary. She's obviously a pirate.
It's gonna be like Black Clover. The true vice captain.
Oh yeah, the vice captain. Yeah.
Brownbeards? Black Bulls.
So last thing, the main thing, the big thing. We meet.
Well, there are a couple big things.
A couple. They kind of tie in together.
Yeah.
We meet the Gorosei. We don't meet them, but we see them again, and
they're bowing down.
They're bowing down to this mysterious person
who sits on the throne of the world.
The world, Imu.
Yeah.
And
so I was
no idea. Also, Imu sees a big, giant straw hat.
Yeah.
It's just so confusing because it doesn't make any sense of like who is this? Why are they bowing? They're not supposed to be bowing.
Yeah, but earlier we saw that Sabo's adopted brother.
Yeah, we see Stelly.
Yeah, we see Stelly and he's looking at this throne. He's like, I want to sit on this throne.
He's like, oh, yeah, I gotta sit down on it.
And they're saying no. That throne is for the king of the world, and there is no king.
Yeah.
And then we meet.
And then later on, we meet Imu, and then Imu's like sitting on the crown, and they're all bowing. It's like, what is going on?
That was super shocking, seeing that there's an actual like controller of the world.
There are a few theories of like who is Imu, but I mean, you can watch them later.
The giant straw hat. I want to say, I don't know, but I remember someone saying the will of the straw hat. Kind of like the D, but
yeah, I've seen like a few theories on like what that hat means or what it could be or whose it could be or something like that, and it does make sense, but you'll have to just watch it. So then that leads to someone else being at Mariejois, and we don't expect. It's Shanks.
Yeah.
Shanks is there.
Shanks is there, and he's talking to the.
No sense.
Huh?
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Why is he there?
He wants to talk about...
And the worst part is the Gorosei are like, oh, well, we're busy, so, like, can we hurry up?
Yeah, so, like, they're in good terms. Yeah, they're not, like, trying to kill him. They even say, like, oh, like, go guard the doors so no one comes in.
Oh, yeah. It's like, why are they so casual with it?
Yeah, and Shanks is like, I want to talk about this pirate.
Yeah.
What pirate?
So when he says, like, I want to talk about a pirate, it could mean Luffy. It could mean... Blackbeard. I mean,
it could mean the fight with Big Mom and Kaido.
It could mean anything.
It really.
There's a few people, but like there could be like a wild like. Yeah. What if he wants to talk about Weevil, Whitebeard's son?
Yeah.
Like just things like that. We have to talk about Kaido.
We have no clue.
It just doesn't make any sense.
So
that's all I have written.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything else. Like I mean, if there are other things we missed, you can leave it in the comments because we'll probably do a follow-up or something like that, or we'll answer the comments and tell you like, oh yeah, we forgot that.
Mm-hmm.
But as a whole, Reverie, pretty insane.
I just love the giant.
It's one thing. It's like oh nice, we're meeting everyone. Like oh, this is so cool.
Yeah.
And then it's like it just goes to like 3 to like a 10 quick.
Yeah. It's like. Why info dump.
What the new admiral? Yeah. Big straw hat, the crown, Imu, Shanks, Bonnie, Kuma, the revolutionaries.
Yeah,
it's like all what crazy. Is happening?
Yeah, it's all crazy. I am finally happy that Fisherman actually joined the Reverie.
Yeah, I felt bad because like obviously they have the whole problem with Charlos, and they're like, well. We shouldn't join. Yeah. And then Mulesguard saves them. And but like, okay, we will.
Also, I like that Mulesguard was like, hey, if any of this happens again, just punch him. And I'll take the blame for it.
Yeah, and then Leo's like, can I punch him? He's like, yes.
Yes, go ahead.
That's just so good.
Also like that Leo, a pirate, is there, just chilling.
Yeah.
And Saul said that he's resigning from his...
Oh, Sai. Yeah.
Sai. He's resigning.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's cool to see a whole bunch of Luffy sims, like... Yeah. All the princesses he saved, Sai, Leo.
Even people that hate him is there.
Yeah. Walpole's there. I was going to say Vivi. I don't think Cobra might be there. I don't really remember. I think he is.
I know Pell's there. Not Cobra, though. Oh, no. Cobra is there.
Kobe's also there.
Oh, yeah. Kobe helped them out. There. Yeah, he escorted them.
Yeah.
I loved seeing Shirahoshi talk to Garp.
Oh, yeah. She was like... Luffy's grandfather, and it's like, what? You gotta be quiet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool things.
Even Garp doesn't like the Celestial Dragons, we found out.
Yeah, he calls them trash, and then...
He's like, oh, I can't say that.
I didn't mean to say that, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Take it back.
But, yeah, that's it.
That's it for Reverie.
all in all, it was really good, and I
Not
really
a lot
liked
of,
it.
I mean, not a lot of like
Yeah,
action fight scenes, but a lot of crazy info. I will say.
Yeah.
I will say that I did really love Reverie because like it's not what you expect out of Reverie.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be talking about news, about political issues, and they're like, "Oh, here's a whole bunch of crazy stuff." It's like, okay,
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Is there anything else?
No, I don't think so. All in all, it's a great arc, and then we move on to Wano.
Yes, and then we'll talk about Wano later.
Yep.
But other than that, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, and tell us what we missed, because obviously we missed something. Or let us know in the comments what you think about Reverie, because obviously we loved it.
I don't think they could see your hand. So.
In the comments. Let us know about Reverie. Subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll let you notify when we upload. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye-bye.